name is Chris, and this is the Healthy to the Soul channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Power Pilates full-length class. So I recommend you have something to cushion underneath your mat, either double mat layered up here, or maybe have a blanket that you can slide in when you need that extra cushion, or if you're on a carpet, that'll work too. All right, so we are going to start in a seated position so that we have the full length of our mat coming back behind us, or enough mat behind us that we can roll down, because that's eventually where we'll go. But we're going to start seated with a bent knee, and then we're just going to gently fold forward here. So let's let the neck relax. Start swaying a little bit if it feels good, a little side to side. And we want to start bringing our breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to roll your spine up, lifting and lengthening through the top of the head. We'll slide the hands behind the thighs, take another inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to tuck the tailbone, lean back, tuck the chin. Inhale, opening the chest, lifting up. Exhale, pull the belly button in, tuck the chin. And now opening the arms out as we come up, and reaching them forward as we come back. So go ahead and put on whatever kind of music you like. Copyright reasons, I cannot play music here. But if you would like to be working out to some music, go ahead and put whatever pumps you up on. And let's take just a few more breaths here. Last one. I'm going to hold this back. So I'm going to try and line up my shoulders and my hips, hug the belly button in, start alternating, lifting the legs. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, pulling that belly button in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, both up right here. And now we're going to reach forward with the legs, reach long through the arms, pull back up, and reach forward. Pull back up, opening the arms, reach forward, pull back up. 3 more, squeeze that belly button in tight. 2 more, keep the chest lifted. Last one, coming up, ground the feet, forward fold again. Rock a little bit here. So it's important to get that back loosened up after these core exercises so that you can continue without that tension in the low back, which can happen especially if you're just starting out. All right, so now we're going to scoot forward a little bit and get ready to come down. So take a big breath in, reaching forward, hugging the belly button, and we're going to roll down 1 vertebra at a time, coming all the way down. Reach the arms up and over, take a breath in, legs can stay bent or straight. Exhale, roll back up. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, rolling back up. Let's do that 6 more times. Squeeze the belly button in, reaching through the shoulders to help protect the neck. Rolling back up. Let the exhale bring you up and down. 5 more. Squeeze that belly button in. Here's 4. Keep that long reach through the shoulders. That's helping protect the neck and get us all the way back up. 3. 2 more, right here. 2. Squeeze that belly button in deep. Last one. Let the legs be long and relax in the forward fold. And you can rock a little bit here if it feels good. And we're going to come back up. We're going to bring the hands back behind, round into the feet, shoulders in line with the hips here. Spread the fingers. Now if you want, bend and straighten the arms from right there, backing up the hands a little bit for dips, or lift the hips, dips right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold this one up. Lift your hips. Look toward the ceiling. Push up through the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink back down. Again, fold over bent knees. We'll shake the hands out a little bit. Turning the wrists. It's a really good stretch when you make a fist, and then you bring your knuckles in towards your wrists. And shake those hands back out. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, roll all the way down. Let's ground the feet hip width apart. And then let's find our neutral spine here. So we most likely have a little space where our low back is. We're going to hug the belly button in toward the spine without changing shape of the spine here. We're going to take the arms and reach them up toward the ceiling. And then 45 degrees. And from right here, coming onto the very tips of the toes, we're going to start a little toe tapping. Squeeze that belly button in. Again, we want the shoulders really reaching long. Arms are active. Keep that breath coming in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're lengthening the back of the neck here, so we have that slight tuck in the chin. We're going to change it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your head, chest, shoulders. Reach those arms long. If this is too much, bring a hand behind the head, or keep your hands and head down and just keep using the legs. Squeeze that belly button in. Change it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start reaching, alternating leg reach. Hands now behind the head, elbows out wide. Squeeze that belly button in. Turning it into the crisscross right here. We're going to reach, 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 reach. Exhale every time you reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all the way back down. Lower your head. Turn it softly side to side to loosen your neck back up. And we're going to keep the head and arms down now and take both legs up toward the ceiling, crossing at the ankles. Draw the belly button in deep here. Sink into your shoulders. And we're gonna lower the legs for 2. Down, down, and up. Little lift of the tailbone. Down, down, and up. Little lift. Really press through your arms here. You want to use the backs of your arms to help control that roll down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, not going so far that we change the shape of our spine, and release. So whenever you're doing a core exercise like that, we're talking neutral spine the whole way through, which is why when I do something like this and bring the legs up, I might not go down so far if I feel like I'm gonna come out of neutral and arch my back or lose my core engagement. So that's the most important thing. Keeping spine neutral, keeping the belly button in, rest if you need to at any time. All right, we're gonna keep the arms down, keep the head down, and take a deep breath in. On the exhale, press into your feet, lift your tailbone, peel your spine up off the mat, tucking your shoulders under at the top, coming into our first bridge. All right, from right here, gonna add a dip and press of the glutes. Dip and lift, down, up. Keep that belly button hugged and tight. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Keep going here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold this one up. Now alternate heel lifts. Just a little movement, but we're going to stay in bridge. Keep the belly button hugged in. Keep the chest reaching toward the chin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold them both up. Take a breath in. On your exhale, slowly rolling down, we're going to take the arms up and overhead as we come down. Swish those knees a little bit. And then we're going to hug the knees all the way in toward the chest. Squeeze the belly button in, take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders, reaching your chin towards your knees, double leg extension here. So we're going to inhale, stretch long, exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. If it's uncomfortable keeping the head up, then lower it down and keep going with the arms and legs. Inhale, exhale, squeeze that belly button in deep. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, everything's tight. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in, lower the head down. Turn it side to side. Glue the arms back down really tight. And we're going to bicycle the legs, a double bicycle. Reach them long and pull them back in. Extend long, super tight, legs together. You can feel your inner thigh muscles here because you're squeezing your legs together so tight. Here's 8, 7, 6. As I come down, I'm not shifting out of neutral spine. Everything stays tight and neutral. Got that belly button in. 4 more. And 3, 2, Last one, hold them long. Now turn your toes out, tap your heels. Tap, tap, tap. Keep those inner thighs working. Hug your belly button in tight. Breathe. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Ground your feet, swish your knees again a little bit if it feels good. All right, from right here, we are going to bring our knees back up. But we're going to stack the knees directly above the hips. We want to be able to see the toes when we look beyond our knees. So kind of a 90-degree angle with the legs. Arms are reaching long. Back of the neck is long, so we're slightly tucking the chin. We got the belly button in, lower the knees to one side with an inhale. Exhale, pull them back in. Use your core strength to bring them back in. Inhale to the other side. Exhale back in. Just a little calm before the storm. Get things loosened back up. 5. But really squeezing the belly button. So we are feeling this in our waist, in our obliques. And 3, 2, last one. All right, hug the knees back in. We're going to send just the right leg nice and long. Take a big breath in here, and on your exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders, reach your chin toward that knee. Feel your shoulders reaching down towards your hips. So we don't want to be like this. We want those shoulders reaching deep down. That's going to help protect the neck by activating the chest and the back muscles. All right, we're lifting the right leg. We're going to switch and switch. Exhale every time you pull the knee in. Squeeze that belly button tight. 10. Again, if you need to, put your head on the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both knees coming back in, lower the head back down, and let's ground into the feet. Once again, hip width apart, getting ready for a bridge. So take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your tailbone, peel your spine up off the mat, tuck your shoulders under your body a little bit here. And now we're going to keep our left foot down, lift the right heel just for a moment, lift and lower just the right heel. Squeeze your belly button in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sink that down, just the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink your left heel down. Now lift your right heel again, but we're going to pull the knee all the way in, touch the foot back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ground your right foot, just the left now. And 10, 9. We're still hugging that belly button in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ground your left foot. Send your right leg up to the ceiling now. All right, we're going to add a dip and press here. 10, 9. Pull that belly button in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Ground the right foot. Send the left leg up. Dip and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, big breath in. Exhale, slowly rolling back down. Swish your knees a little bit there. All right, let's bring both knees back in toward the chest. We're going to take a butterfly stretch here, feet together, knees apart. So draw the heels in toward the pelvis. And now feel your shoulders creeping down away from the ears. We're going to let go of the feet, but try to keep them in place and bring the hands behind the head. Elbows are out wide. Pull your belly button in. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders, reaching the chin toward the toes. And now squeeze your right side together. And then left, right, left. Keep going. Exhale every time you squeeze. So we're bringing our knee to the elbow just as much as we're bringing the elbow to the knee. Closing that gap between the rib cage and the hip. Keep going, keep that belly button pulled tight. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let yourself just relax. Take some nice deep breaths there. Gently turn the head to loosen the neck back up. And let's bring the arms back down here. All right, we're going to get ready to take both legs up toward the ceiling. Now, if when you do this, you feel discomfort in your low back, bring a little blanket underneath your tailbone to prop yourself up, or you can use your hands. But we still want to keep the shoulders sinking down, lengthen through the back of the neck, and notice my toes are pointed. So I either want to point or flex. I want the feet active so that the entire legs are active here. All right, squeezing the belly button in, we're going to do a double wide circle. So we're going to take both legs out and down together. Bring them up, little lift at the top. Right back to start. Out, down in front, together. Again, little lift, reverse crunch. Apart, down, together, and lift. Back to start. Always find that start and stop point. And lift. Back to start. Let's go 5 more of these. And back to start. And lift. And back 3 more. And 2. Last one. And let those knees come in again. Ground into your feet. Take a moment to relax. All right, we're going to send our right leg long again, pulling the left knee in, but then extend the leg up. Draw it in for a stretch. So you can point and flex, the leg can be bent. You can turn the ankle. Just getting a stretch here for a moment. Feel your shoulders start to creep down towards your hips, so you're lengthening the neck. And start to hug into your belly button. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders. And we're going to lift the right leg up off the mat. And then switch legs. And switch. Switch. Let's go a little bit faster now. Quick catch and release. Squeeze the belly button in. Shoulders down toward the hips. just the right leg in. Lower the head down, get that stretch on the right side. Nice deep breaths. You can turn your head a little bit. All right, both feet are coming back to the mat. All right, one more thing on our back here. So we're gonna go ahead and take just the right leg up toward the ceiling, and we're gonna come onto the tiptoes of the left. See, I'm barely touching the floor. I'm actually not touching the floor at the moment. Squeeze the belly button in, spine stays neutral. If you want that blanket under your tailbone, do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a wide circle, just the right side, out, down, and up. So we're gonna keep the left foot off the floor for this. Squeeze that belly button in. 5 more on this side. So we're not moving this leg on the left side, we're not moving it at all. 4, 3, 2, last one, change the direction. 8, 7, 6, squeezing that belly button in, that's everything. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up, touch the left foot down, and then switch legs. So you're extending the right leg as you pull the left knee in, switch again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, really hug that belly button in. 2, and 1, all the way down with the right leg. Pull the left knee in for a stretch. So when you start to feel your low back kicking in, that discomfort, that's not something that you want to work through. You want to rest up when you feel that and come back in when you can feel all core. The other thing that will help avoid that lower back discomfort is pulling a blanket underneath your tailbone. So a blanket or a yoga block is perfect right there. So if you felt that low back discomfort on that side, you might want something under your tailbone for the other side. All right. Let's get ready. We're going to take the left leg only up toward the ceiling. We're going to pick up the right heel. Now I'm guiding picking up the right foot because this is Power Pilates, but there's always an option here to keep the right foot down and do the circle with just the left leg, keeping the right foot down. So you do what feels best for you. All right, squeeze the belly button in. Here we go on the left side, out, down, and up. A full breath with each circle. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing direction. 8. Always a start and stop. See how I take a little pause at the top. 7. That was 6. 5. 4. Really squeeze your belly button in. 3, 2. Last one. Now we're going to do that little alternating reach so that we're going to tap down as we pull the left leg in, send the left leg long, pull the right knee in. Here's 10. Just to finish it off. 8. Squeeze that belly button in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down with the right leg. We're hugging the left knee in. Turn the ankles a little bit. Both knees coming in here. Rock side to side. Let's take those arms back out to a T. And we're going to do a horizontal figure eight. So we're going to sweep our knees around one side, come back through center, around the other side, and back through center. A way to work and release the spine a bit. Really squeeze that belly button in, and that's going to help protect the low back and work the obliques. 2 more full figure eights. Last one. All right, finding our center. Gonna turn onto our side here. So we'll kind of start lifted. So we have, so I'm gonna fix this microphone situation. All right, so we're gonna keep a hand down for the moment. Actually, no, we're gonna come onto our elbow, sorry. So we're gonna come onto our elbow, and we're gonna align our elbow with our shoulder. That's really important. That's gonna be best for our joints. All right, so now we're going to take either both legs long and lift the hips like so, or you can keep your bottom knee down with the thighs in line. So that's important. We don't want the bottom knee way out in front. That's gonna be harder on the back. So keeping the thighs in line, everything's neutral. We're gonna reach up, take an inhale. On the exhale, roll through. Squeeze that belly button in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll. Here's 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold this reach up. And look up if you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come all the way down. So bringing the head in hand, bringing our feet slightly forward than the hips. And you can keep your top hand down in front. We're going to lift the top leg. We're going to press down into the bottom leg and pull the belly button in. Big wide circle right here. So we're coming forward, up, and down. 7. See how my foot's pointed? Point or flex, just keep it active. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one in that direction, change direction. 8, 7, 6, squeeze that belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it, reaching long. Flex the foot. We're going to lift and lower right here. We want to keep the toes facing forward. So we don't want to come up so high that our toes are reaching up. Squeeze your belly button in tight. Keep it going. If you want to add a little work, you can always bring the other hand behind your head or onto your hip, but only do that if you can keep your hips stacked up and you can keep your belly button in. It's going to do a little harm if you bring your hand up and your top hips pulling back. All right, so we want to keep the core engaged. That's the most important thing. Almost done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Kick it forward with a flex. Point back and flex. Point. 6, 5, 4. Get a full breath with each one. 2 and 1. Bicycle it out right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, last one. And now straighten the leg. So now we're gonna hold it up and we're gonna lift the bottom to meet the top. Down and up, just the bottom leg. Really hug tight below the belly button. If it's too much for the top leg, you can rest it down and keep going with the bottom. But try to keep it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold them up together. Now down and up together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold them up right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna relax right here. So bend those knees, take your arms long, rest your head, top arm tracing a half circle to open out to a T, or just take it straight back. And let's take several long breaths here, just opening the shoulders. If it feels good, you can even take your hand down in front, draw that top leg in a bit. And let's slowly bring it back. And we're gonna come up for some side bends. So just getting a nice up and over reach. Hold it if it feels good. All right, last one here. And now before we come all the way onto our other side, we're gonna come to kneeling. And we want our knees and our hips and our shoulders stacked up here. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the side, what we're gonna do. So from the side, so we have our knees and our hips and our shoulders lined up. We're gonna sit back, almost touching the heels, and press and lift back up. So kneeling squats. If it bothers your knees, slide a blanket underneath. If it still bothers your knees, come to standing and do standing squats. Now with those arms, you want to imagine you're pushing through something really heavy like deep sand or peanut butter. Basically, you want to be flexing from your shoulders all the way down through your fingers. Flex the entire arms. It's going to be flexing that upper back. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you sit back. And we're squeezing that belly button in. Keep going. If you haven't noticed, I have a cat laying over here on this little cushion. His name is Walter. He's the sweetest. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. No rest for the weary. All right, we're going to come down onto our other side now. Align elbow and shoulder. Again, you can bend the bottom leg or keep both legs lifted. Hug the belly button in. All right, we're going to come up, top hip lifting, reaching up, take a breath in. Exhale, roll through. And up, through. Hugging that belly button in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach up again, hold it, 5, 4, lift that top hip high, 2, and 1. We're coming all the way down. And you can bring head and hand if you want. Legs are long and tight. Squeezing the belly button in. Feet are slightly forward. Pressing in to the bottom leg. All right, we're gonna take our top leg and lift it up. Big wide circle coming forward, up and down. So try not to move anything but this leg if you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse the direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze that belly button tight, 2, and 1. Hold it right there, flex, and now lift and lower, toes facing forward. If anytime you get tired of head and hand, you can always come down onto your elbow, or lengthen your arm and rest, or use a pillow. We are pushing through the heel. We are pulling the belly button in. Toes are facing forward. Keep going. Breathe. You got this. Keep going. Push through the heel. It burns. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna kick forward with a flex. Point back, kick, points. That helps relieve some of that burn from the leg lifts. 5, 4, still pulling the belly button in. 3, 2, and 1, bicycle at 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze that belly button in, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now straighten the leg, hold it lifted, lift your bottom to meet your top. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, squeeze that belly button in. All right, here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them both up here. Now down and up. 10, 9, 8. Hug tight on that belly button. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold everything up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. All right, let's bend the knees. Arms are long. We want our feet kind of forward here, resting the head. Either trace a half circle, take them out to a T, or just open back, straight back. Take deep breaths into your rib cage here so you can help to open up space from the inside. Let your belly relax, no need to pull it in here. Maybe even hug that top leg in just a little bit. One more deep breath. All right, hi Walter. We're gonna come back to facing forward. Walk it up for those side bends. Anytime you're doing these side bends, if you find a position that just feels good, hold it. Breathe into it. We'll just take a few more deep breaths here. All right, now coming to hands and knees, tabletop. Spread your fingers. Stack shoulders and wrists. So we're lining up, spreading the fingers. Knees are directly beneath the hips. We're gonna tuck our toes under here and then pick up the knees, just barely off the mat, finding a hover. Hug the belly button in. We're gonna step back to plank and back to hover. Nice and slow. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Really hug that belly button in. Taking it slow, keeping the shoulders directly over the wrists. In, two more. In, last time. In, step out again, come into downward dog. Chest sinks toward the toes. Let some nice exhales just sigh out. Alternate heel stretches. We're gonna gear up for some down dog push-ups here. So we're gonna look toward the hands for just a moment and just ever so slightly turn the index fingers and thumbs toward each other. Widen the hands. And now we're gonna look back toward our toes, sink our chest toward our toes, hold this frame and bend the elbows and press. Bend, press. Here's 8 more. 7, hugging that belly button tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, sink the knees down. Rest back into a child's pose. Let those arms relax. Taking nice deep breaths. Make a fist and turn the knuckles in towards your wrist. Turn the wrist, spread the fingers. And let's reach the arms long in front. We're going to slide forward toward a puppy dog pose as we stack our hips above our knees, sink our chest. Rest the forehead down toward the floor or turn the head to the side, just giving yourself a few deep breaths here. Coming onto the elbows, lowering down onto the belly. Chest is lifted. Serpent pose, long and tight through the legs. And then we're going to lift the legs, open the arms out to a T, big airplane here. long through the back of the neck, hugging the core in to help protect the lower back. Reaching forward with an inhale and back with an exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. If it feels better to inhale back and exhale, reach, do that. Just keep your breath moving. Keep the body long. 4, 3, really squeezing those palms toward the thighs. 2, and 1. Now hold the palms to the thighs. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift a little higher. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Turn the head. Take nice long breaths. Rock the hips a little bit. We're going to do a quad stretch here. So we'll reach back for one foot, draw the heel in. If it feels better to come onto your side for this, you can definitely open up onto your side. And let's switch sides. And let's release that. We're going to bring the hands back to the mat. Gently bring ourselves up into that downward dog pose again. Just for the stretch this time. So sink the chest, sink one heel down and just hold it down while the other leg bends. Deep breaths. And let's sink the other heel down, let the other knee bend. And we're going to start to walk our hands and feet toward each other, coming into a forward fold. And relax there. See the head and neck just soft and relaxed. Let's dig into our feet. And we're going to hug our belly button in one more time so we can be supported in the spine as we roll up. And let's take a big, tall reach toward the ceiling. We're going to widen our stance. Take a nice deep breath in and swan dive, coming all the way down in a wide fold. Now turning your turning your toes in a little bit is going to accentuate this stretch. And just a couple more deep breaths here. And now we're going to turn our feet toward one side, walk ourselves into a kneeling runner's lunge as we lower the back knee down and the top of the foot. And you can keep your hands down or bring your hands to your thighs, or maybe offer up another stretch, extending the arms back, so interlacing the hands, opening the shoulders back. But the most important feeling we want here is we want to feel a stretch in the front hip pocket of the back leg. The hip flexors. The hip flexors do so much, or try to do so much when we're doing core work, that they can get really exhausted. And just sitting. The hip flexors are working when you're just sitting at a desk, sitting on a couch. Let's go ahead and bring the hands down now. We're going to draw the tailbone back so that we feel the stretch coming into the back side of this front leg. Digging into the heel will accentuate that stretch, reaching through the chest. If you can't reach the floor, bring a chair nearby to help balance you in this position. And let's just take a few more deep breaths here. No need to straighten this front leg, so you just want to feel the stretch. If that means your leg is bent, and that's the best way, then keep it there. All right, let's bend back into the front leg. Tuck the toes under the back leg, lift the knee, walk ourselves back through the wide position. Pause there for a moment. And then turning toward the other side, runner's lunge. Sink the back knee down and the top of the foot. And give yourself a few more deep breaths here. Let's bring the hands down, draw the tailbone back. And give yourself some nice long breaths here. We're going to bend back into the front leg and find our pigeon stretch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this front foot and I'm going to slide it toward the back knee, lower the front knee down, and sink down. So we want to bring this stretch into the outer hip of this front bent leg. If it doesn't feel good like this, come onto your back and take ankle above knee. So I will show that other option here. So if I'm on my back doing pigeon, it looks like this, ankle above knee. And then I pull the grounded side in, just like that. So in whatever pigeon stretch you're in, give yourself 5 more deep breaths. You can also, if you're on your back and you don't feel quite enough, you can cradle your bent leg that's closest to you and let your other leg relax down. Lots of ways to feel that stretch. And let's release this side, and we'll take our pigeon stretch to the other side. So just switching legs. Nice deep breaths to help relax the body into the stretch. And let's take 5 more deep breaths right here. And when you are ready, go ahead and come onto your back if you're not already there. And we'll just do one more lovely stretch. So first bring the knees in and gently rock side to side. And now we're gonna do a happy baby stretch. Reach the feet up toward the ceiling, open the knees apart and down, and you can hold onto your feet, your shins, your thighs, whatever you like there, as long as the knees are coming down toward the floor. We want to relax the tailbone. We're going to keep a hold of our right side, and we're going to let our left leg go long in front and our left arm reach long overhead for half happy baby. And turn that ankle and wrist, spread fingers and toes. And let's bring that side back in and let the other side stretch long. Again, the arm long overhead, the leg long in front. Turn ankle and wrist, spread fingers and toes. Yawn if you gotta. And a full body stretch. Let it all reach as far apart as possible. Give yourself a nice deep, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let's gently step the feet back in. Let the knees swish a little bit. Start to relax your arms down. And that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have a little time to let yourself relax after that long, vigorous workout. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you would. That would be awesome. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.